Welcome today. We're going to do a few little things with some prawns. These are what commonly known as double bay prawns, or scampi norvegicus. Scampi norvegicus is because when you flour, egg and breadcrumb these and you deep fry them, they come out to a scampi. That's because the Latin name is scampi norvegicus. Double bay prawns is something quite a common name, especially here in Ireland and in the United Kingdom and all over Europe. But this is a very soft prawn. The shells we're going to keep here separate. Peeling a prawn is a simple thing. I'll do this again. Keep the shells there. You simply just catch the tail, pull the tail, and you get the vein, and then peel it. Now, same again. It's a long pulled out journey, peeling a whole 3 kilos of prawns. If you're going to need to take your time, but the benefit of cooking prawns is that when you're going to cook them, it only takes seconds. What we're going to do here is we're going to get all the shells right here, and these are going to go on the tray. And you know that lovely flavour that you get in a lobster bisque? Well, you know, you pick up a prawn shell and you smell it, you get a little bit of fish. Actually, you get a little bit of smell of it boiling in. And what we're going to do is we're going to roast the prawn shells, and the prawn shells, when they come out, will be darker, richer, and will help us get our colour, so when we make a nice bisque soup later on. Scampi norvegicus, double bay prawns. We will do one portion for you for deep fried prawns. We will do one portion of prawns with some garlic butter and a bit of rice that we served in restaurant style. And then we'll cook some prawns quick and easy and cool them, and we'll make up a classical prawn cocktail. And the other thing is that you must chill prawns right down. If you try and peel prawns the minute they come out of the sea, you stick to the shell and they will rip. So just chill them down as much as you can, and then you'll find them, they'll come away from the shell very easy. As I said, this is a very soft prawn. We don't deal with them like tiger prawns, which get tougher as you cook them. These are really delicate, and if you overcook them, they will just disintegrate. Size of the prawn as to how many you give to a portion. I will pick out some of the larger ones. I'll show you some of the small ones. The prawns come in very mixed sizes. Then back into the shells. You know, if you get prawns this size, starter portion 8 is too low. You get them slightly smaller like this here, you will give 10. So 8, 10. There's no more starter, and then going to go main course, double up. Stage is that starter size portion, and if you're going to keep them, if you're going to do them the day before, wrap them individually in plastic or in cling film, put them in your fridge, keep them well chilled, so you know then when you're taking them out how many portions you're taking out for your service or for your friends and family, how many people. But cook it a la minute. What I'm doing here is I am simply very finely shredding some iceberg lettuce, and it has to be very, very, very fine. So this will sit into a glass where I'm going to, I've just nicely washed this, and it's all sitting here, ready to go into my glass for a prawn cocktail. So I'm not going to do anything with it because the sauce will drizzle down through it. This will all go into the glass. You need a good bit in here of lettuce. If you find you've got a choice in service, one is you can do it like this, when the prawns will sit in and then the sauce, or you can take it all the way to the top. But me personally, I like to see it all in here where you go in and spoon it out. Or you could use a martini glass, or you can use a flat shell dish. There's loads of ways of serving your prawn cocktail, but remember, it's a prawn cocktail, not a salad. The prawn cocktail, as you see, we picked all the prawns earlier. What I have here is a little bit of ice water, and I have my fish bouillon and everything boiling, and so I'm just going to use a basket. Everything in. And this only takes a few seconds. Now, you see, it's nicely cooked, no more. Stop the cooking process by dropping them in the water. Just give them a few seconds to cook, and then we'll go on with our cool, and then we'll go on with our thing. Okay. For our prawn cocktail time, we're going to make some Mary Rose. Mary Rose is some fresh mayonnaise, a little bit of ketchup or tomato puree, whatever way you want to do it yourself. That's some good ketchup. 4 parts mayonnaise, 2 parts ketchup. Dash of Worcestershire sauce, Lane Perrins, if you can get it. Bit of heat. Just a little dash of Tabasco, just to give it a bit of sparkle. And for the chefs, a little drop of cognac. Just there, mix it all up.
And the name of the sauce, chef?
Sauce Mary Rose. At all times, remember, if you're going to serve it to somebody else, taste it. That is okay, it's ready. Get that ready now. In 2 minutes we'll finish it up. We have our lettuce all nicely shredded, double baked prawns, scampi norvegicus, whatever way you like to cook it, nicely cooked and chilled. Just fill enough prawns to make it a nice comfortable portion. Take your Mary Rose and make sure you have enough Mary Rose in it, or you have a choice. Just put in sufficient Mary Rose and have a little ramekin or whatever you want to serve a little bit on the side. A lot of people prefer to see it a little bit on the side. Okay, so we're going to do a for service. We just take a napkin. If you're serving a glass on a plate, just make sure that you have a napkin to stop it from sliding. Okay, so we're garnishing this off. We'll use a lemon, but don't forget there's other opportunities. You can use a lime, and with lots of people nowadays we just sprinkle some paprika. For us today, we're going using some orange pepper. Orange pepper is a softened pepper, sweeter, and it's beautiful with seafood. I use it with all my seafood. A bit of parsley are just absolutely lovely together. About a quarter of a medium-sized lemon, and when you're cutting your lemon, make sure to take out the centerpiece. The centerpiece means that when a person squeezes it, that all the juice will come out towards the prawns and not all over the kitchen or restaurant, wherever you're table, wherever you're doing it. A little mark on the back of it, just to hold it in place. Just like that. And a little sprinkle of the pepper on top. You can use green or whatever you like, but that is classical prawn cocktail with Mary Rose sauce and a piece of lemon, and they're to be enjoyed.